up is a student pitch from Brook Hamilton. Brook is a senior at Oregon State University studying computer science. Inspired by Oregon's wildfire challenges, Brook combined his passion for technology and the outdoors to create FireSense, an innovative wildfire detection solution. Please join me in welcoming Brook to the stage.
Thank you. Hello, everybody. Yes, I am Brook Hamilton. I am going into my senior year at Oregon State University studying computer science here at Cascades. And I'm also the inventor of FireSense. So most people think that wildfires start when they are detected, when in reality they can take hours to get to the stage where they're detected using cameras and satellites typically. This time is a very critical area for early wildfire detection to get faster response. Many of you may remember the 2018 Camp Fire, which became the deadliest fire in California state history. This fire was actually caused by a faulty component on electrical transmission lines. Power companies all over the United States are responsible for managing hundreds of thousands of miles of lines, just like the one in California that failed, that span across a multitude of different terrains, where a single ignition can lead to disaster for surrounding communities, the environment, and cost millions, if not billions, in damage and repair. My solution to this problem is an early wildfire detection sensor, which senses airborne particulate and combustion gases. It can also pick up on environmental indicators as well to give a better insight on how fire conditions are looking in a specific area. By deploying these kinds of sensors directly onto electrical power lines, you're able to accurately identify where a fire is starting, whether it's starting from the infrastructure itself or approaching from the outside and encroaching on the infrastructure. This kind of detection can save hours in response time, not only for first responders to mitigate the damage of these detrimental fires, but also for power companies to manage grid shutdown as well. So utilities are responsible for managing these hundreds of thousands of miles across not only the United States, but abroad as well. And they need a better tool to monitor this landscape. My plan is to give an affordable and deployable way to detect the fires. I am still in prototyping phase, but Invent Oregon has given me the amazing opportunity to try to turn that idea into a real solution that can help protect not only communities, but the environment as well. So right now, I'm just looking for a knowledgeable group of mentors and advisors to help me get there, as well as even a small team. So if you guys are interested, looking for students or anybody who likes software development, helping environment, everything like that. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Well done. This is so cool. So is this your first idea that you've ever had? I mean...
Yeah. Yes.
Are you new to the planet? I mean, apparently I am, so that's great. But you know what I mean? Is this the first thing that you pursued, like trying to make it into a company?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And where did the idea come from?
So originally I was just trying to make a air quality monitor for my porch because we were approaching fire season and I kind of wanted to see how bad it got. And then I went to the regional Invent Oregon pitch competition at COCC tryout thing, where I kind of developed that idea further. And here I am.
Yeah. Here you are. So how did it go? How did your pitch go?
I mean, it went pretty good.
Yeah. Okay.
Made a good impression. I wasn't that prepared. I went in kind of still developing that idea, and now I'm much more prepared and have a better, thought out idea.
Oh, it's so cool. Okay. Anybody have questions for Brook? Yes, right here in the back, Rita. Are you going to try again next year, Brook?
I think I'm going to try again next year. Yeah.
And then you also had a question. Okay, yeah. Well, And I'm curious, like, what you're working on with it right now. Like, where are you at in the process?
So right now I have a solid prototype. It's super ugly. It's pretty much just like a breadboard with a bunch of wires coming off of it and sensors attached. And I have two of them, and so they talk to each other,
Wow.
and they also communicate over Wi-Fi to my computer, and I can read the results. And
Oh, this is so cool. Juan.
You have a room full of experts
Hmm.
eager to help. What are the three things that you need the most right now?
Oh, I love this question. Okay, so you have a room full of experts who are eager to help. What are the top three things that you need?
top three things I would say. So I'm very new to the whole entrepreneurship business world. So definitely guidance and just networking and how to move from an idea into an actual product that I can move forwards. Also, the software, hardware, web end whole thing. There's a lot of components in it. I'm still a student. I'm not an expert in all of those things. I know that's technically only one thing, but there's like 50 things sprinkled in there. So help with all of that would help be great.
And then, okay, so we're going to say that the second one counts for all the rest of them. Or is there anything else that you need?
I think that's kind of it. Yeah, money. $1 billion.
$1 billion. Any takers? Any other questions? Yes, in the back. Oh, it's a good question. Have you had like an informational interview with Pacific Power or any equivalent agencies?
I have not yet. I was waiting for my prototype to get a little further and the idea a little more fledged out as far as deployment and everything goes before I.
Oh, she just texted them.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So that's the lady to talk to. I was going to say, I actually want to see you walk into Pacific Power with two breadboards of wires hanging out. Like, I got it. You know, I would love to see that. I mean,
do that.
That's a comedy short right there, but then it could end up being a whole thing. So
yeah, I'll do that.
Any other questions for Brooke in the back? Oh, this is a fun question. What kind of individuals are you looking to have join your team?
Right now, mostly software developers, web developers, and I could use a hardware developer as well. There's just a lot new to me that I'm not quite familiar with. I suck at soldering. That's been a big setback. So, yeah.
Talk to Ashley. She could help you. So, like big picture, what do you want to see happen with this thing?
I would like to see it deployed, on a power infrastructure throughout the United States. There's a lot of remote areas where it's very hard to monitor, especially with cameras. Satellites do a better job, but they still require human observation. So something a little more autonomous would help a lot with detection.
Yeah, and it seems like this could save a lot of money, and I feel like that's where you're going to get people's attention.
Yes.
Yeah, very cool. Okay, any other questions for Brooke? Yes. How does the sensor module work exactly, and how does it sense like that the fire has started?
Yeah, so I have 3 different types of sensors. I won't get into the whole nitty-gritty of all of them, but basically they pick up on air particulate, so like stuff released in smoke, as well as gases, like volatile organic compounds that are released as well. And using those 2 main components, you're able to pretty accurately identify the mostly smoke from the fires. So it does depend a lot on wind direction as well. So planning more the placement of the actual sensors is a big problem I'm working on right now. But yeah, basically just detecting those.
Is there anyone else working on anything similar to this that you know of?
There is a company called Dryad. They work on a similar kind of sensor module. It's not targeted specifically to power companies, but it's a similar technology. The DHS is also developing a similar thing. Is still in prototyping phase, and it's also humongous. and seems really expensive. I don't.
That tracks.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like the best.
Yeah. You get to smoke these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Pun intended. Okay. Wow. I'm really bringing it heat tonight. There's another one. Yes, right here, Christine. Oh, this is so fun. Have you connected with Oregon, the Center for Innovation Energy Center? Is that what it's called? Yeah. Energy Innovation Center.
I have not.
Okay, can you text them, Christine, if you could?
Yeah.
Perfect. And then we have one right here.
What do you want to happen once you discover a fire?
What do you want? Say it again.
What do you want to happen?
What do you want to happen as soon as you discover the fire?
Yeah, so I am hoping for it to be like a signal to be sent to first responders as well as power companies as well. A big problem with fires encroaching on electrical infrastructure is de-energizing the grid. It's very interconnected, and so when a fire is just sprung onto a certain, line, it's very hard to manage grid shutdowns in order to not shut power off to, hospitals, essential infrastructure, and communities as well. So giving just more time back to them to be able to safely manage the fire situation would be huge.
And then do you think that this is going to be able to identify like where things are malfunctioning before it becomes a problem? Is that also part of this vision?
Yeah, depending on what kind of malfunction it is, that's definitely possible. There are certain technologies that power companies are using right now to kind of detect the electrical malfunctions. The campfire, for example, happened because some hook was not mounted correctly, and it got really hot and kind of just slumped to the ground where it sparked a bunch of flames. So that kind of thing would be very detectable.
Yeah. Okay. I think we have time for one more question for Brook. Anybody else? Okay. What is next for you?
Next, I've been talking to the Oregon Wildfire Innovation Lab, which is getting up and running in a few months, I think 4 or 5 months. And so I'm going to be deploying it on some HOAs to get a wider scale testing done. And until then, I'm just going to be making a bunch of prototypes.
This is so cool, Brook. Yeah, really cool. And you talk about it in a really, I think, way that makes it easy for us to understand what it is that you're doing, because I know you are very smart, Brook. I can just tell this is wild business. So very well done and great pitch. Thanks for being here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, you got it.